Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Iran has issued an urgent warning to residents in certain areas of Dubai and Qatar's capital Doha, urging them to evacuate immediately ahead of possible attacks in the coming hours, citing the presence of US military personnel in those locations. In a statement, the Iranian armed forces said certain areas in the two cities could be targeted in the coming hours. Tehran claimed that elements of what it called the US terrorist army were located in those areas. The warning was accompanied by maps identifying specific areas in Qatar's capital where residents were asked to evacuate. US President Donald Trump has warned NATO allies of a very bad future if they do not help reopen the Strait of Hormuz, while also suggesting he could delay a planned summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping. In comments published by the Financial Times, Trump said countries benefiting from the Strait of Hormuz should help secure it. He argued that nations relying on the route for energy imports have a responsibility to ensure nothing bad happens there. Trump singled out China, saying Beijing should help because it gets 90% of its oil from the strait. He added that he would prefer to know China's position before making the planned visit, referring to his expected trip to meet Xi in Beijing later this month.
US President Donald Trump calls on multiple countries, including China, France, Japan, South Korea, and the UK, to send naval forces to help secure the Strait of Hormuz, a key global energy route disrupted by the ongoing conflict with Iran. Trump claimed US actions had destroyed Iran's military capability, but Tehran rejected the assertion, saying the strait is only closed to enemy vessels. 2 Indian tankers and a Turkish ship were allowed passage, while others await clearance. The disruption threatens global energy supplies and food security, as liquefied natural gas shipped through the strait is used in nitrogen-based fertilizers. Trump warned further strikes could target Iran's Karg Island oil hub if necessary.
Britain has refused to send warships to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz, despite US President Donald Trump pressing allies to join a coalition to secure the waterway. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer is refusing to commit British warships to a mission in the Strait of Hormuz, even after Trump called for reinforcements to prevent a worsening global economic crisis. Britain is far from alone. France, Germany, and South Korea have all signalled reluctance to answer Trump's call, while Japan and Australia have also said they have no current plans to send naval ships to the strait. A drone attack near Dubai International Airport has triggered a fire, forcing authorities to temporarily suspend flights at one of the world's busiest aviation hubs. Officials said the blaze was quickly contained and no injuries were reported. Dubai authorities confirmed that a drone incident near Dubai International Airport caused a fire after one of the airport's fuel tanks was struck. Following the incident, the Dubai Civil Aviation Authority temporarily suspended flights at Dubai International Airport to ensure the safety of passengers and airport staff. Iranian authorities say dozens of people have been arrested on suspicion of sharing sensitive information with Israel. Local media reports that the arrests were made in several areas across the country as Israeli and US strikes continue against Iranian targets. In northwestern Iran alone, 20 individuals were detained for allegedly sending location details of military and security assets to Israel.
Iran's Revolutionary Guards say they have used the Sejil missile for the first time in the current conflict with the United States and Israel. The IRGC says the strike was part of the latest wave of attacks targeting Israeli military and defense infrastructure. Iran says several missiles, including Khaybar Shekan, Gadra, and Imad, were also launched. Meanwhile, Israel deployed police and emergency crews across Tel Aviv after Iranian missiles struck the city.
And at least 10 people have been killed in a fire that broke out in the trauma care unit of a hospital in the eastern Indian state of Odisha. 5 people were critically wounded, but it was not clear if it was from the fire or earlier injuries. Chief Minister Mohan Charan Marji told reporters after visiting the hospital that the fire was likely to have been caused by a short circuit in the trauma centre in the early hours of Monday. At least 23 patients were under treatment in the intensive care unit, and 10 of them died while being shifted to a safer area away from the fire. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.